Welcome, scrapbooking ladies. I have just a quick haul video to show you. This past weekend, my husband and I, for our 20th wedding anniversary, went away to Monterey, California. And before I left, I checked out what kind of scrapbooking stores were in the area, and found out they had an Aaron Brothers, and I had heard of them before from some ladies on YouTube, and so I thought I would just check out, see what they had. I was kind of hoping to get a melting pot. I've been on the lookout for one, but haven't been able to find one in my area yet. But anyway, Aaron Brothers didn't have any, but they had some good clearance prices, 50% off on some of their things. So I got some clear, ultra thick embossing enamel, and that was $4. It was 50% off. And then I found these really cute vintage findings, metal and pearl flowers, and those were only $1, so I got the last 2 packets of those. And then with my 50% off coupon that I had printed before I left home, I picked up the Antiquerments, the classic 9 buttons from Tim Holtz. So I think those turned out to be like $3.50. And then I just have a quick haul to share with you from some of my thrift store shopping today. I went to Goodwill and also to St. Vincent de Paul. And at the Goodwill, I found this bundle of fabric, and there's 5 pieces in here, and it's like cotton, like for quilting and stuff, and it was $4 for the 5 pieces. So these are the patterns. There's this one here that's got strawberries and leaves, and then there's this really cute mauve polka dot, and this really nice green fabric, and then this really cute kind of a pink rosy color, kind of tie-dyed looking fabric, and then this burgundy kind of a cream color. So that was $4 for all that fabric, so I thought that was a really good deal. They had a bunch more of them, but those were just the 2 I chose to get. And then I also got some tulle in white and cream, and these are ones that originally were at the dollar store, but anyway, they were at the Goodwill for 79 cents each, so I bought both of those rolls. I figured I'd use them for flowers and such. And then I found a Creative Memories item. It's a Pick Folio mini album, and it comes in this cute little box, and then you have 2 little mini scrapbooks, and this was only $2. And so anyway, Creative Memories stuff is very expensive, if you didn't know. Anyway, so they're just little tiny mini albums that will just like fit in your purse. And so I'll open up one to just kind of show you, and it looks like they're kind of a leather or vinyl. I thought those would be cute, maybe to give to the grandparents or something. Make like a little, a little brag book with some small little pictures and scrapbook paper and embellishments. And anyway, so, and then they have their little, each one has their little drawer and case that they fit in, so I thought that was a good deal for $2. And so maybe that will be a Christmas present for one of the grandparents. And then I went to St. Vincent de Paul, and they had their collectible and antique sale on this weekend on Sunday, and then today was just like their leftover stuff. And my daughter is in FFA, and they're doing a dessert auction on Friday night, and the parents have to bring 2 desserts to be auctioned off. So anyway, I found this really pretty lace doily, crocheted lace doily for $3, and So I thought that this would be pretty to put underneath one of the desserts that I'm bringing. So I'll just carefully wash that up and use that. And then this is the other one I found, and this one was $2.50. And so I thought this was just really pretty. So there's kind of what that one looks like. And then I found 1 1/3 yards of this fabric for $1.50, and it looks kind of like a canvas linen fabric. So I thought that would be kind of cute, just as maybe a fun background with something stamped on it for a card or scrapbook page, or making some flowers out of. So that'll be fun to work with. And then they had some vintage trims that were from the collectible sale. I found this really pretty, it's called loop braid trim, and so that was 25 cents. And then this is 2/3 of a yard, and it's got little hearts on it, real delicate, and that was $1 trim. And then there's this really pretty crocheted trim. I'll take it out of the bag here so you guys can see it a little better. And this is 2 yards of this, and this was only $3. So there's what that looks like. And then there was this really cute, delicate, really tiny 6 yards white eyelet for 50 cents. So that'll be fun to use. And then this really thick, wide brown rickrack trim for 50 cents. And then there was this really dainty old antique trim, 1 1/8 yards, and that was $1.50 also. So that will be fun to use on cards and layouts. And then I picked up a bunch of vintage buttons. It took me a very long time to look through all of the area that they had them in, because there was so many of them. So there's these, and they were 50 cents. Really cool and antique looking. So, and then there was 10 of these buttons, and there's what they look like. Let me see if I could take one out here to show you. That was $1.25 for those. Anyway, they're pretty, and I thought they'd make really pretty flower centers, so that's what those look like. And then there's these really dainty crystal buttons. They're kind of hard to see. Maybe if I show you on those, and there's 50 cents for those. And then these really pretty pink buttons for 25 cents. And these really pretty square, kind of an orange peach color for 50 cents. And then these really pretty rhinestone buttons for 50 cents. And these really pretty buttons were 50 cents. They're kind of a flower, but then they almost look like they're like hand painted or something with like with some gold trim on them. So those were 50 cents. And then these pretty turquoise buttons here that are kind of sparkly for 50 cents. And then these were 25 cents, the pink, and they're kind of a covered cloth button. And then these were $1. for those. They look like that with the gold kind of a rim around it. And then these really fun buttons. Those were 50 cents. And then these, I don't know if it looks like it might have been kind of maybe some old jewelry or something, but I thought that would be a really pretty flower center. And those were $1. And then these really cool vintage crystal buttons, and they were 75 cents, and they're still on the original card. And then these ones were 50 cents. But this is buttons mounted in Haiti and imported from Japan, and still on the original card for 50 cents. Those were cool. And then this really pretty heart for 50 cents. I'm not sure what it's supposed to be, if it's some kind of a jewelry piece or something, but I thought it would look pretty on a card or scrapbook layout. And then these really pretty brown buttons that are still on their card for 50 cents. And the last thing I found was a bunch of wooden spools of thread. And they were 6 of them for $1.50. And so I just kind of, picked some colors of thread that maybe I could use, and then I plan on keeping the wooden spools to alter and maybe make some altered gift items for people. So that was my scrapbooking haul for the Goodwill and the St. Vincent de Paul today. Thank you for watching.